and welcome back to Lifestyle Medicine Global. Today we're going to talk about non-alcoholic fatty liver disease. As the name goes, this is not caused by alcohol and it's fatty liver disease, so it's fat accumulation inside the liver. So what causes this condition? This condition is basically caused by fat accumulation inside the liver that causes inflammation. And continued inflammation of the liver cells will lead into cirrhosis or scarring and even liver cancer. So that's why we are concerned about this. And the liver grows big, when it has fat accumulation. A lot of times you will not have symptoms from this. Some people might have right upper quadrant pain, right upper stomach pain, abdominal pain because of the stretching of the liver capsule. But a lot of people, you're not going to know that you have this condition until you get tested. And this, a lot of times I find out this when I'm doing a physical with the patient. I'm just doing basic blood work and I see that they have liver inflammation. That shows up as elevated liver enzymes. And that's when we go ahead and make sure that they don't have hepatitis A, B, or C, and then do liver ultrasound. And that's when we can see now that they have fat infiltration of the liver, or sometimes it can even be normal. The ultrasound can be normal, but that does not mean that you don't have fat infiltration. So what's causing fat to be in the liver? So this is caused by excess fat in the body, and we see this condition in people that have obesity. We see this in people that have diabetes, high cholesterol. Because again, even if you watched my diabetes video, diabetes is caused by excess fat accumulation inside the cells, the muscle cells, and also the liver. So they have this problem as well. So how do you treat this condition? How do you get the fat out of the liver cells? Because as I said, continued fat, inflammation will lead into cirrhosis, can lead to cirrhosis and liver cancer. The way to do this is to stop the excessive fat intake. So where is the fat coming from though? The fat intake, the excessive fat intake is coming from three sources. The first one is animal food. So animal food they are naturally high in fat. So when we eat these animal foods, the meat, the cheese is 70% fat, and cheese is in a lot of food. Dairy is the leading cause of saturated fats in the US. So we have all these foods, and then eggs and fish. They're high in fat. Animal foods are high in fat. And then we have butter, which is a product from the animal foods, and ice creams, and all these different products from the animals are a source of high fat. So these foods, and also processed foods that have been cooked in oils, either oils or also animal fats like butter. So so this kind of foods also, even if they get cooked with plant oils, as I said, oil is oil, fat is fat, even if it's coming from, no matter where it's coming from, animal or plant, it will lead to weight gain. And also the oils we use at home, the refined oils, the olive oils, canola oils, and all these oils. If you grew up in a culture like I did in Kenya, we fried our food. So I grew up frying my food. That's how I know to cook, But we need to adopt other ways of cooking, like steaming, boiling, even saute. You can saute your food with vegetable broth or water and not necessarily have to use oils. So these are the sources of excess fat, and the treatment for this condition is weight loss. I've seen patients that have gone to like liver specialists to get treatment, and even like from just reading, I see that they can use vitamin E. But really, even when I read from the articles, the weight loss is the treatment for this condition. And I've talked about a scientifically proven way to achieve weight loss, and be able to sustain it is adopting a low-fat, whole-food, plant-based diet. And the reason why this works is because naturally plant foods are low in fat. And you want to be careful with things like avocado and nuts because they're high in fat, but that's a small portion of the foods you are eating. As when you are plant-based, you have your grains, and plant foods do have oils, but the oils are minimum because you don't need a lot of oil. That's why it becomes a problem when we eat animal food, because they're high in fat, and our body, we really don't use is programmed to store their fat to use when you are starving, to use when you need it. It's a reserve. So when we're eating these foods that are high in fat, day in, day out, we are storing all this fat, and this is what leads to weight gain. So you want to be able to lose the weight this way, adopting a low fat, whole food, plant-based diet, and this will give you the nutrients you need. It will you won't be restricting yourself. You can eat and feel satisfied with the food. No carb counting, no portioning, because your body naturally, this food, because it's high in fiber, it's going to control your your appetite. You also want to practice other health practices like exercise, even though exercise does not help much when it comes to weight loss, but once you lose the weight, it can really help in maintaining the weight loss. And exercise helps in so many other things. So you want to exercise at least 30 minutes a day, 5 days a week, and even doing more is better. So you want to exercise, you want to manage your stress, making sure that you sleep as an adult 7 to 8 hours a day. Also, you want to stop drinking alcohol. For me, alcohol, any amount of alcohol, is not safe. It's not safe for you. So you want to stop drinking alcohol. And of course, not smoking. Those are other health habits, you want to adopt. So you do all these things, and this really, will help. And, once you lose weight, this way, it's not only the fatty liver disease that you will resolve, but it's diabetes, pre-diabetes, the hypertension, cholesterol problems, arthritis. You can even reverse heart disease. I mean, this helps in so many ways that we cannot even be able to cover. So you want to adapt this lifestyle, this diet, and that will really transform your health. And I really like to see your comments about this. Thanks for watching, and see you next time.